joined as all this by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick it away to get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped him right at the 24. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Gaudet. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands. It's Cook. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They'll run the option. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Yeah, down the middle, it's Elliott. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Hawk over the middle. It's Elliott. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The game moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Back to pass. It's Gaudet. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Well, scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
We'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense going with the hurry out.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Handoff to the right side. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback. And instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Decides to keep it here. On this stop and short, defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking downfield, it's Gaudet. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Gaudet. On the move now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Change of direction.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Gaudet. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Dogs! PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Elliott. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the Blue Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Dropping back, it's Gaudet. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. He's got with room to run. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. And he will score. Touchdown, Duke.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's second down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The comeback is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Gaudet. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle. It's Williams. Stopped right near midfield, and it'd be a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to chuck it again. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Glenn. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Gaudet. On the move now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is picked off.
tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Gaudet. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Blue Devils looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's going to take off here. And up for the first, but still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Blue Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, now it's second and goal from the one.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Now they're running on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Launching one to the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He called his own number. The freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Gaudet. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's got the first down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Look out, room to run here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. This offense cannot be stopped. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. It's an option look. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations.